according to a study mentioned in the book Grit, 87% of employees are disengaged at work. So if you want to change something, that means you're going to have to engage a few more people. And generally, 20-30% of people aren't going to want to change things if they've been doing it for a long time. And we definitely deal with that a lot. We know it's usually not ill-intentioned or anything, but obviously a change can be difficult. And with such a low engagement rate, it can be really hard for people to want to change, because they just want to be tuned off and then think about what they want to think and operate on autopilot, which obviously that's not really the foundation of having not just a profitable business, but also one that works well, services well, and also runs without you. So when it comes to that, like if you want to get people a bit more engaged in the workplace, is for one, you have to find out what really motivates them. And one thing we've noticed really helps with that is if you can ask them, why did you start working here? Because generally after a year or two, people are going to kind of forget. Because I mean, we live in a prosperous country. A lot of times they're working in, a law firm too. They're very smart people that can go get, something else going for themselves if they should they choose to. So for one, just ask them why they started. Remind them why change is important, and you want to slowly get them a bit more engaged and have them be part of the changes that are occurring in your company, because they are. It's pretty hard to succeed without people doing things properly. Then the other thing too is you want to address why they don't want to change, because also if there's a good chance they don't want to change, it means they've put a lot of work into something that you might not necessarily know about if you're the owner of a business. And that can be, for example, if there wasn't like a central training program that the company had, there's a good chance they developed a lot of their own little subsystems for doing a lot of things that you're trying to tackle now that they're attached to because they're yours, they belong to them, they put a lot of work into this. So definitely respect that, as they've probably done a lot of work on your business that you might not necessarily be fully aware of.